What if we came from here and here?
No, they just see it coming. Cops try that shit all the time and it never works.
Shit, you're right. Well, what should we do then?
Well, we could... Hey, you might want to hear this. Aight.
I got a lead on where the Los Carnales cut all their shit.
The Carnales.
What?
Rio Grande River. Jesus.
What the fuck?
It's not the Los Carnales, it's just the Carnales. Los means... Fuck it. Like I was saying, we're not gonna raid the factory quite yet.
Why not?
'Cause I'm not a gun-toting psychopath named Johnny Gat.
Fair enough, so what's the plan?
One of my boys called and said they saw a truck with a heavy LC escort leaving the factory district. It's probably loaded with drugs, but that's just a bonus. Our target is the truck itself. I need it brought back to the row in one piece. It's no good to us blown to shit.
What do you need the truck for?
Let's just get the truck first, and then I'll tell you the rest of the plan.
I'm just saying it would be nice to know.
Shit, Troy, what's with all the questions? Why can't you be like my man over here?
Look, Dex.
Could you go get that truck? See? Was that so hard?
You heard Dex. Let's get that truck.
Alright, first thing we gotta do, we pretty much have to do this every time there's a gas station. It's kind of an unwritten law about Saints Row. Second thing, audio levels are kind of weird. I'm not sure why. I'm sorry.
This is off to a great. All right, here's the plan. Get me to the truck so I can jack that baby. Once I'm in, make sure I make it back to the row in one piece.
Second thing,
Hope you take care of my truck better than you do the car.
I want a new car. Let's get rid of these homies and just borrow their car. You know, it's not carjacking if they're your homies. Also, I know I've been guilty of saying the Los Carnales. I know. I'm just too awkward and white. Sorry about that.
Yo, man, just between you and me, I was fine with cleaning out the row. But getting into this drug shit ain't cool, all right? Someone should talk some sense into Julius.
Troy, you worry too much. What's up with you and drugs, man? You should just take drugs like the rest of us. Don't you want to be cool? Don't pretend the Saints are better than any of the other gangs.
I know Lopez. Once we steal from him, he ain't gonna back off until we're dead, or he is.
Well, lucky for you, I have regenerating health and save files, so it should be okay. The commentary is going to be pretty sparse for the rest of this video as we pull up to the truck yard, just because there's a lot of dialogue from Troy, and also some commercials I thought were pretty good. This is a pretty easy mission. You just have to protect Troy, and then the truck, and it's very easy to do so, because
Right, there's the truck. Cover me while I get that heap running.
Troy definitely is in no danger here, because it's only these guys that really attack him. And once the truck gets going, it has so much health. It's so easy.
Paid attention when they were teaching hot wiring. All right, this should be the right wire. Time to light this motherfucker up. Get the fuck away from this truck. So easy in the movies. Get the fuck away from this truck. Almost got it. You ain't getting back here with me. I missed my calling. Okay, I got the truck started. Let's get back to the row.
Alright, so now that the truck's going, it has so much health that this part's pretty easy. There's all these guys shooting at it, but you see, they're really just chipping away. So it's not too bad. On the GPS, you can see we're in a big red circle. You can see a little clearer because I try to do something cool, but it actually turns out being pretty lame. There we go. We're in a big red circle. As long as we're in the circle, the truck will move. If we're not in the circle, it'll stop. And that's the only time it can really be destroyed, is if you let it stop and enough people gang up on it. But everything else goes pretty smoothly. You'll see pretty soon there's a bunch of cars chasing after it, but it stays above half health the entire mission. So let's skip ahead and turn on our radio for some commercials.
How cheap are these clothes? And how cheap are you freak, that you don't come in and buy any? Loser! If it looks good on them, it'll look great on you. Nobody shoots a Carnales! And sloppy seconds!
Hello, this is Stefan. I've been waiting for this. But now, I am here to make your outfit attractive. As people say. No one said that would happen. Stefan likes that. What I don't like is the car you're driving. It is unpleasant to look at. You need a perfect new automobile now for Ford. You hear that? That is the sound of a powerful automobile.
got the truck Dex wanted. Now all we gotta do is figure out what the hell he needed it for.
Yeah, I agree, Troy, but we gotta watch this cutscene first. Okay.
Angelo, I need you to go to the lab tonight. One of our shipments didn't arrive, and I want to make sure no one's skimming off the top.
No problem.
Angelo, you promised we'd go shopping tonight.
Ah, shit. Mira, Hector. Hey, I told Luz I'd take her downtown. Can Victor take care of...
Is Victor sitting at the table, Angelo?
Yes.
So if I wanted Victor to handle it, I could have asked him, right?
Luz, we'll go out tomorrow.
But Angelo...
Coño, Luz, cállate la boca, ¿ok? ¿No me oíste?
Gracias.
You should be nicer to the lady.
Oye, Ángelo, métete la verga en su boca. Eso la callará.
Vete el carajo.
Mira, Luz, come on, mama. Don't be so sensitive.
I'll be inside.
Señorita, a moment. If Angelo is busy, I can take you out tonight.
Mr. Orejuela, I couldn't.
Nonsense. It would be my pleasure. Unless you have a problem with me entertaining the lady.
No, of course not.
Good. I'll see you at 8. That's a lot of woman you got there, Angelo.
I know.
I always thought she was a bitch. Hold on. Sí. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué? ¿Pero qué pasó?
What is it?
Coño, ese cabrón hijo de puta!
That didn't sound encouraging.
Everything is fine.
Of course it is. If you would excuse me, I'm going to check on the señorita.
Ese viejo sucio maricón, yo le mato si le toca luz. Angelo, you are my brother and I love you. But if you let your dick fuck things up with the Colombians, I'm gonna cut it off.
Forgive me, Hector.
Don't let it happen again.
¿Y qué fue eso?
Those pendejos in St. Row are the ones who took the shipment. With the Colombians arriving, we can't show any weakness.
The Colombians are already here.
All the more reason to settle this now. Victor, Angelo, gather your men together. It's time to tear Saints Row apart.
Alright, this video is going to end on that exciting cliffhanger. But that's the end of the mission. So those are the Lopez brothers and their enforcer Victor. And the bald guy with the mustache is actually representative of the Colombian drug cartel. So we'll be learning more about them pretty soon. Oops. And a car just exploded. See you next time.